This video is to show purchasing in Odoo. And pull up our purchase app. This is where all our POs and draft POs will live. If I filter by RFQ, we can see all of our draft POs. If I filter by PO, we can see all of our confirmed POs. I'm going to create our draft. So I will use this company as our vendor, and I will add our products. And then I can specify what price I'd like to purchase those at. And then I can hear back from the vendor after I send it. So we're going to do a quantity of 1 for each product. I can save this and then send by email. So it will attach a PDF document. We'll attach a PDF document. We can send it from here. It will show that with the document attached in the chatter. If we click this little paperclip, we can see any of the attachments associated with this PO. We can ask for a confirmation of delivery based on a time deadline. So for example, 1 day before delivery. And then we can also confirm the order once we hear back from our vendor or supplier. So once we hear back from them and they tell us that they can handle the quantity and they give us the pricing, we can confirm that order. And now that creates a receipt in inventory. So if we go to inventory, we can go to receipts, and we see it has that status of our PO 16 right here with that raw material 1 and raw material 2. And we can click back here and get to that PO as well. And we can follow this breadcrumb trail at the top of the screen back to our original PO. So we can go back to our work order, we can go back to inventory. And so that's how you handle POs in Odoo. So if I search purchase, I can go back to our purchase orders and we see the one that I just created right here. And once I receive products, so I can receive the products from this screen, it'll take us to our warehouse in, and I can validate that. If I hit this print button, we can print the picking operations for the team to use and scan their barcodes. And then once they're received, we can create the bill for the products we purchased. So it will be a vendor bill. We can have any landed costs associated, and it created these journal entries for our stock, as well as expenses and our accounts payable to our vendor. So from there, we would be able to see our vendor bill. We can click back into it from our PO. In accounting, we can see our vendor bill. And we see it right here, posted. And now we can register the payment. For example, maybe we're going to pay by cash, maybe we're going to do a bank transfer, or maybe we're going to pay by a different means. So we can create that payment, and then once we reconcile it with our bank account, we'll see that payment reflected as paid. So that's POs in Odoo, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact me at cka@odoo.com.